In the name of Allah who is most merciful and most beneficial. Welcome to Dr. Hassan Mathematics channel. Today is my fourth lecture of BS Mathematics Numerical Analysis. In this lecture we will study about the method of false position. This method we will solve about the algebraic or transcendental equation, its solution. This method is also known as Regula Falsi method. Is the oldest method of finding the real root of equation. F of x is equal to 0 and is somewhat similar to the bisection method. This method is old method and similar to bisection method. Consider the equation f of x is equal to 0. Let a and b two values of x such that f of a, function of a and function of b are of opposite sign, then the graph y equal to f of x crosses the x-axis at some points between points a and b. When sign is changed, root we will give us. We will take a graph y equal to f of x between two points a and b. Draw the curve and draw perpendicular. Its name is a, x is equal to a, and other point name is x equal to b, and draw its perpendicular. This is parallel to y-axis. This perpendicular its mean is function of a. This point is called x is equal to a and its function is f of a. Similarly, this point is equal to x of b and this function is perpendicular f of b. X is equal to a above the x-axis, so f of a function value is positive and x is equal to b. Below the x-axis, so function of b value is negative. When sign is changed, root will give us. This curve is cut at point P. P is actual root, we will find it. Point A and point B. We know that coordinates of any point is x and y. We will put value of x is equal to a, and value of y is equal to f of a, because f of a is parallel to y axis. Similarly, value of x is b and y is f of b. These two points meet and we will get another root p1 and draw its perpendicular, name its e, and point A and E its meet and other perpendicular point is P2 and its name is F. These points meet again and will meet point P3. These process slowly at point P. We will find our actual root. Therefore, the equation of chord joining the two points A and B, these are called the equation of chord, and points A is equal to A into f of A and B is to be f of B. Its name is x naught and its name is y naught because initial value, and B is its name is x and its is y. We will find slope. Slope is equal to m and its formula is y naught minus y divided x naught minus x naught, and we will put value of y is f of b and y naught value is f of a, and x value is b and x naught value is a. F of b minus f of a divide b minus a, its formula is slope, and equation of line is y minus y naught is equal to m into x minus x naught. These are called the equation of line, and putting the values y, put value of y naught is f of a, and slope value is putting, and x naught value is a. At x-axis y equal to 0, put y is equal to 0 minus f of a, f of b minus f of a, b minus a into x minus a. So multiply b minus a on the both side. B minus a is multiply on the both side. In this side b minus a is cancelled, and divide f of a on both sides. F of a is divided and both sides. We will finally get minus into b minus a into f of is equal to f of b minus f of a divided f of a cross x minus a. Minus 1 is multiply into minus b minus plus a. These value in the other side, and we will get a into f of a, b in minus b into f of a divided f of b minus f of a is equal to x minus a. Our result we required, we will find the value of x. So x is equal to finally a into f of a minus b into f of a divided f of b minus f of a plus a. In the last step, we will divide f of a on both sides. In this side, f of a is cancelled, and in this side, f of a is remaining. A minus b, and these value is in the other side, f of a over f of b minus f of a in this side, and f of a is multiply f of a into f of a minus b into multiply f of a. We will same f of b minus f of a is equal to x minus a. A is in the other side plus. We will take LCM f of b minus f of a. These values same, and divide its values 1 multiply on the upper side, a into f of a minus b into f of a similarly, and these values multiply a into f of b minus a into f of a into f of a positive and a into f of a is negative. These values cancels, and we will get a into f of b minus b into f of a divide f of b minus f of a. Hence, it is a required result. These are called the false method or regular false method, and we will solve its example. We take understand. Find real root of equation up to 3 decimal places. Equation is algebraic. X cube minus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0 by the false position method or regular false position method. We will set calculator up to 3 decimal places. Press mode 3 times and fix. Press 1 up to 3 decimal places. 0 to 9 we will choose 3. Our calculator is set up to 3 decimal places. Let f of x is equal to x cube minus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. We will find its root. Put x is equal to 0. It's 0 and 0. We will get minus 5. and put x is equal to 1, we will get minus 6, and put x is equal to in this equation and we will get minus 1, and put again x is equal to 3, we will get final result is 16. Sign is changed on these two values. Our root is between two values, so we will stop. A is equal to 2 and b is equal to 3, its name just. F of a is minus 1, its negative value, and f of b is positive, its positive value. Root lies between 2 and 3 because sign is opposite. A is negative and b is positive. So first approximation is x1 is equal to, formula is, we will find last these formula. First approximation x1 is equal to a into f of b minus b into f of a divided f of b minus f of a is equal to, put value of a is 2 and f of b is value 16 minus value of b is 3 and f of a is value minus 1, and put f of b is 16 minus value of f of a is minus 1 minus into minus 1. 2 multiplies 16 32 minus minus plus 3 multiply 1 is 3 minus minus plus 16 plus 1 32 plus 3 35 and over 17 and divided, its final answer is 2.059 up to 3 decimal places. X1 is 2.059 and we will check its root. F of x is equal to x cube minus 2x minus 5. Put value of x1 in this equation and we will check root. X1 value is put 2.059, its cube minus 2 into 2.059 and minus 5, and we will solve. Finally we will get minus 0.389. So root lies between x1 and b because x1 value is negative and value of b is positive because f of b is positive and f of x is negative. So second approximation between x1 and b, x2 is equal to, in the place of formula, this formula, in the place of a we will put x1 into f of b minus b into f of x1 f of b minus f of x1. Putting values, x1 is value 2.059 and f of b is value, we will find 16 minus value of b is 3, we will find, and f of x1 value is minus 0.389 and divided f of b value is 16 minus f of x1 is value minus 0.389, and then finally solve it. Its answer is 2.081. Second approximation, and we will check its root, positive or negative. These values put into again f of x is equal to x cube minus 2x minus 5 in this equation. Value of x2 put and finally solve is minus 0.50. Again it's negative. Our root lies when opposite sign. So root lies between x2 and b because x2 is value negative and x1 is value negative and value of b is positive. Our root lies between positive and negative value. X2 is negative value and b is positive values. So third approximation is x cube is equal to, in the place of a we will put x2 in this formula. x2 into f of b minus b into f of x2 divided f of b minus x2 Putting value x2 f of b is value 16, the value is 16, and b's value is 3, and f of x2 value is minus 0.150. Putting these values and then finally solve it, its answer is 2.090 up to 3 decimal places. These values put into again in this equation 2x cube, sorry, 2 is not, x cube minus 2x minus 5 in this equation put, and we will get again negative value. So root lies between x cube, x3 is negative value and b is positive value. So fourth approximation is in the place of a we will put x cube. Our root lies between x cube and b. So fourth approximation is x cube into f of b minus b into x cube f of x cube over divided f of b minus f of x3. Putting values x3 is 2.090 and f of b is value 16 minus b is value 3, and f of x3 function of 3 is value negative 0.051. F of b value 16 minus f of x3 is value 0.051. We will solve finally, its answer is 2.093 up to 3 decimal places. x4 value is 2.093. Putting these values again in this equation, f of x cube minus 2x minus 5 in this equation, and then finally solve its answer again negative 0.017. So root lies between x4 and b. x4 is negative and b is positive. Fifth approximation is similar to last approximation. Its formula is x4 f of b minus b into x4 divided f of b minus x4, and putting values is x4 is 2.093 and f of b value 16, b is value 3, and f of x4 is value minus 0.017, f of b value 16 minus f of x4 value this. Putting and then finally solve it, answer is we will get value of x5 is 2.094. These will put into again equation f of x cube minus 2x minus 5. We will check its root. Putting value of x5 2.094 in this equation and then finally solve its again negative value 0.006. So root lies between negative value and positive value. Negative value is x5 and positive value is b. So sixth approximation is x6 is equal to x5 f of b minus b into f of x5 divided f of b minus f of x5. Putting value x5 f of b and f of x5, these value putting and then finally solve it, its answer is 2.094 again. So approximation fifth answer and sixth answer is same. These process till until when last two approximation is answer is same. Our answer is same, fifth approximation and sixth approximation. So we will stop, and these its actual root x6 values. Hence 2.094 is our required real root of f of x cube minus 2x minus 5. We will meet in the next lecture. Thank you.